Fifth goal is, as much as this is gonna hurt, Hi everyone, welcome to day 17 of Vlogmas. The weather was wild last night and this morning. It was so windy. The power went out briefly at around like 5:15 and came back right away, thank God. But this morning the wind has just been absolutely wild. I am drinking my nice warm tea. You can kind of see the steam coming out. And today I would like to talk about my 2025 goals and some stuff I want to do to like kickstart those goals. Sorry, this chair is a little noisy, but I got my handy dandy notebook. I wrote down 10 goals for next year. I've got my "bitch, you're doing a good job" pen. My old manager gave this to me, funny enough, last Christmas. And I don't know, I love it. I use it all the time. So the goals that I chose for next year are realistic goals. I don't want these wild goals that I know I'm not going to accomplish. And it's not that I don't believe in myself. I do. If there's anyone that believes in me more besides, my sister or my husband, is me. I believe in myself. However, I know that if there's some just crazy goals, I might not complete it because it's just going to seem unreachable. And then I'm going to get disappointed. And I don't want to be disappointed in myself. Okay, so these are 10 realistic goals for myself. So got them all written down. The first one is to read 40 books. Now, when I started this year, my goal for last year was to read 50 books this year. I was so determined to accomplish that. And I didn't change my goal till mid-year once I started realizing that it wasn't going to happen, not because I couldn't do it, but because I wasn't making time for it. And then I was stressing myself out. And then reading just felt like a chore. I love to read. I love to read and like relaxes me. And I'm just a very passionate reader. I love reading. But it started, like I said, it started to become a chore where I just did not want to do it. And it felt like, oh God, I got to read now because I'm not going to meet my goal. And then I was just getting very disappointed in myself. I forgot when I changed the goal, but I changed it down to 40. And then I started seeing that goal kind of slip away. And then I had it at 30. And now I'm reading my 32nd or 33rd book. So I've already surpassed the goal for this year, which makes me very happy. So next year, I'm going to shoot for 40 books and I'm going to make the time for it. I'm also not going to stress myself out if it doesn't happen, but it has to happen because I don't want to bump it down again. That was really rough for me. Next goal is to spend less money. No spend 2025. Have to go hard for it because I want to own a home. I don't have a problem with this apartment, but it's just not big enough, and I love to host parties and stuff like that, and I just want a space that's our own. I don't want to have to worry about parking. I want people to show up to my house and park in our garage or like on our street, whatever. Yeah, I just want to save for a home. That is the ultimate goal. And I don't think it'll happen next year, maybe in a couple of years. And that starts with spending less and saving more. So that is like up there on my goal list. And then the next one is, the next two kind of go together, but the first one, or the third goal, is no more DoorDash. Chase and I love DoorDash. It's just so convenient. That's it. And I do love it, but it does add up. And there's sometimes where there's places that we order from that are close by. And I don't know, just some days I don't feel like cooking and it's just easy to just order. But like I said, it does add up. So that is one thing I would like to eliminate next year. And my fourth goal is to meal prep on Sundays. If I have everything already made and just pop it in the oven, that's just so much easier for me. I don't end up ordering food and then I save money. So that is my goal, and I've done it plenty of times. I don't mind cooking. It's one of my favorite things to do, but if I've had a long day at work, cooking is just the last thing that I want to do. So meal prepping will help that tremendously. My fifth goal is, as much as this is gonna hurt, no Pilates unless they have a really good deal. Pilates is my favorite workout. I've said that so many times, but it is so expensive. And unless I find something cheaper, I can always do the videos online, but there's just something about like the actual reformer and going to class and dressing really cute that I just love it so much. But like I said, it's so expensive, and that's just something that I need to cut out unless they have deals or unless I get gift cards for that. So that is my fifth goal. And my sixth goal is to lose weight. I won't say the amount because that's something that only I will know, and it's something that I've struggled with this whole year. I did so well last year. Chase and I were on we did 75 hard. We weren't super strict with the diet, so it worked for us really well. And we definitely want to try that again, possibly tomorrow, and that's going to kind of set me up for my goals for next year. So losing weight is on my list, and it's not like I'm not trying to shoot for a huge number. I just want to see some results. That's it, and feel good about myself. I have this app on my phone where I track my food and I add my exercise, I add water. So that's gonna help me my weight goals. Our apartment does have a free gym that has a Peloton, and I pay $12 a month for that. So I need to utilize that more because I love cycling. It's also one of my favorite workouts, and I did lose a lot of weight doing that, and you know, utilizing the Stairmaster and the treadmill. So I have this free gym that I rarely use, and I want to use that more. And possibly hot yoga is also something that I love to do. It's a membership for a whole month, unlimited classes, and it's a decent price, cheaper than Pilates, but also I'm not trying to spend extra money. So unless they have a good deal as well, I won't be spending money on hot yoga, although it's a really good workout. Seventh goal is to drink more water. I love water. I have no problem with it. And I don't know, ever since 2020, I just don't drink enough water. And Chase gets on me about this all the time. You know, you need to be drinking more water. And I know, I don't know. I have no motivation for it. And I'm really, really trying. I've only had like 33 ounces today. So I know that I need to keep drinking more water. My eighth goal is to be kind to myself. I feel like I'm a kind person to others, but I can be really mean to myself. And I know that I need to work on that. That's something that my sister likes to get on me about as well. And as somebody who's an older sister, you always want to be a good role model for your sibling. So if I were like to hear my sister say the things that I say about myself to her, like if she were saying that to her, that would really hurt. Like, I'm gonna get emotional. That would really hurt me. So I feel like that is just something I need to work on and just make myself think like I'm talking to my sister, because then I know I'll be really kind to myself. And the ninth goal is to be patient. I'm not a very patient person. I can be patient with like kids and, you know, like older people, but everything else I have no patience for. And the older that I'm getting, the worse it's getting. And I need to work on that because I don't like being impatient. That's just it. I don't like being impatient. So I really want to work on that. And my last goal is to drink less. I don't want to cut out drinking. I love to drink. I just know that adds on to the calories, and that doesn't help me with losing weight. I know there's alternatives like tequila soda, vodka soda. I want to cut the alcohol as far as like spending money. I don't need to be spending money on alcohol. Going to bars, that adds up. Drinking at a restaurant, that adds up. So I just want to keep it to a minimum. If we're like on vacation, that's a different story. If we're out with friends, you know, but drinking less to lose weight, but also save money. So those are my goals for 2025. Like I mentioned, these are realistic for me. If you guys have any 2025 goals, leave a comment down below. I would love to know. Maybe some of them are similar to mine. I cannot believe that this year is almost over and Vlogmas is almost over. I've very much enjoyed filming these videos and editing them. There were so many plans that I had for Vlogmas this year, but I was sick for like 2 weeks, so that didn't help me. But you know, I still managed to post pretty much every single day, and like I said, I've enjoyed it very much. I'm gonna close the video out here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.